So today I am going to show you a super easy daytime date look. If you definitely want to transfer this look over for the nighttime, then I would make it a little bit heavier with some eyeliner, maybe a little bit more of a darker lip, but otherwise this is perfect for daytime. Guys constantly say, and I've read this many times as well, that they don't want someone who's like overly done. They want to see, you almost naturally, but just, with a little bit of touch up. So I hope you enjoyed this, and let's just get started right away. So yeah, good luck. The first thing I'm going to start off with is primer, and I'm using That Gal by Benefit. It is their brightening face primer, and what's nice about this one particularly is that it is not shimmery. It still gives you a pretty nice glow, and it primes your face very well, but it's not sparkly. I find that a lot of primers have this weird shimmer to it, which kind of like really clogs my pores, and I don't like it. So I'm going to take a little bit of this, and it's kind of fun. You just twist up, and I apply it all over my face. And this one has apparently some sort of chamomile soothing extract to it, so that way it calms your skin and it reduces any redness that you might have. Okay, so the next thing I'm going to get into is my concealer, and this is the one that I have mentioned before. This is the Maybelline Age Rewind Instant Age Rewind Dark Circle Eraser. It has goji berry and haloxyl in it, and this was recommended by Makeup by Ali. I love her videos. So yeah, again, big thank you for that one. So again, same thing, you kind of twist up, and the product comes into this little felt tip applicator, and like I said before, it does not break me out, so I'm pretty sure they did a good job in saying that this is antibacterial. So apply that onto any redness. And even though this is for dark circles, I do use it like all over my face. Now I'm just gonna again take my clean hands and blend everything in very nicely. So now I'm going to get into the powder products, and the foundation I'm using is the 100% pure Healthy Flawless Skin Foundation Powder, and this is in the color White Peach. And like I said, the brand is 100% pure. I have reviewed them, so if you want to see that video, I'll link it either somewhere around this section or down below. So I'm just using their 100% pure brush, and this is, just a kind of fluffy stippling brush. It's super, super soft. Their stuff is not animal tested. It's supposed to be 100% natural. But again, like I said, I've talked about it before, so go check out that video. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a little bit of this foundation powder and apply it all over my face. And the reason why I'm using powder foundation today is because yeah, it's going to be hot outside. I already have liquid primer and liquid concealer underneath, so this is also just going to help set everything in place. So that's done, and that is pretty much the simplest foundation look that I usually create. A little bit of primer, a little of concealer, and some foundation powder. Now we are going to go into blush, and the one that I'm using is my favorite, and I've shown this many, many times. This is the Estee Lauder Pink Passion makeup palette, and they have this really cool kind of gradient blush right here, and I just swirl the whole thing around, and I love it. It's just the prettiest color combination for my skin, at least. So now that's ready. Apply that to my cheeks. For the face, we are gonna go in with a little bit of bronzer, and the one that I'm using is by Physicians Formula. It's in the color L2, and this is their Magic Mosaic. I will just open and show it to you. I have to admit, I'm not a huge fan of this product because I feel like not a lot of it actually comes off on my brush, and the brush that I'm using is by e.l.f. I have shown this in a haul/review video before. If you want, I can link that down as well. So this is the bronzer, and it comes with a little like mirror/spiffy brush underneath right here, which I just don't end up using because I find that they shed a lot and it's kind of gross. So I start at my ears and work this product into the hollows of my cheeks. So now I'm going to get into my eyebrows, and the first thing I'm going to do in this step is use Velvet Revolver by Too Faced, and this is just an eyeshadow, but I like to use it for my brows. It's a pretty light color. It probably comes off super, super light on camera, but if you are a brunette, you want to go 2 shades lighter. If you are a blonde, you want to go 2 shades darker for your eyebrows. So as you can tell, it really creates a very nice difference between a defined brow and an undefined brow. My brows are not very sparse, but I feel like this just gives them a little bit more of a, I don't know, not shape, but a little bit more of a pop. Now I'm going to brush everything up with a little brush. To distribute the color evenly. Okay, so now we're going to get into the eye look. And because this is happening during the day, I want to keep it pretty light, but also try to give myself a little bit of definition, not just like a completely natural look. I want to spiff it up a little bit. And I'm starting off with the Urban Decay Eyeshadow Primer Potion. So I'm just going to take my fluffy brush. This is by Revlon, and I think Revlon makes amazing brushes. It's funny because I haven't seen them be sold at like CVS or Walgreens or any drugstore. I bought this at like Jack's $1 discount store. I'm not even kidding, and these are amazing. So if you ever find Revlon brushes, definitely snatch them up because they're really good. And the color that I'm using is, I believe this is Naked Lunch. I'm pretty sure this is Naked Lunch, so this is the color. I'm going to take a little bit of this into the inner corner and the first half of my lid. Now I'm going to go in with my matte color, and I am going to use a big fluffy brush from e.l.f. Cosmetics, and this is their Flawless Concealer Brush, which I don't use as a concealer brush. I actually just use it as a blending brush for my eyes. And I am going to use, I think, a little bit of Velvet Revolver again into my crease, and this is going to be like that best friend color that's just going to help blend everything together if I'm going to make a little bit of a darker inner corner. So I'm just going to take this onto my brush, tap off any excess, and really apply it lightly. This is the most amazing blending color ever. Okay, so now that is done, and I'm going to go in with a little bit of a darker color towards the outer corner and try to sort of pull my eye upwards. If you guys have seen the hooded eye tutorial, then I am using the exact same technique that Victor showed on me, but now I'm trying to do it myself. Okay, so now I am taking in a pretty precise, dense brush. This is also by e.l.f. Cosmetics. I love their brushes. I highly recommend them. They're literally like $2 or $3. Definitely check them out. And I'm going to be using Sixpresso in the same Natural Eye palette. And as Victor had mentioned, you want to start off shimmery towards the inner corner, and then you want to go matte on the outer corner. And as you guys can tell, I'm not being super precise with this because I'm just going to take my fluffy brush again that I used earlier for the Velvet Revolver color and blend everything in together. So that is done, and I'm just going to take a little bit of the Naked Lunch from MAC again onto a fluffy brush, and I'm just cleaning it off, and use that as a little bit of a brow highlight. This is a super, super light look because it is, you know, for daytime. Okay, so now the whole eye is connected. There's definitely a little bit more definition towards the outer corner and lighter towards the inner corner to make that section pop, which is what we're going for. So that's done. The only thing I'm going to do is add a little bit of mascara and maybe just a touch bit of eyeliner towards the outer corner of the eye, not into the inner corner, because it's going to be hot during the day, because I have ballroom later. It's going to get all kind of gross and sweaty, and I don't want the eyeliner to run down my face, which is just going to be very icky. Okay, so last but not least, I'm going to use a little bit of my eyeliner. This is Scandalize by Rimmel, and this is in the color 003 Brown. Very simple, has a little bit of shimmer to it, but I don't want to bring it all the way into the inner corner, like I said. Okay, so just a little bit of eyeliner, and now the last step that I am going to use is the Hypnose Drama by Lancome mascara. This is one of my favorites. It has a really nice formula. It's definitely a wet formula. If you like dry formula mascaras, then don't use this one. Alright, so my face and my eyes are done. The very last step is lip balm, and the one that I'm using is Karen Coral by L'Oreal Paris in number 418. And this is their balm product, and I have mentioned this before, I love it. This is literally all I have left. Like, that's it. It's almost gone. I'm so sad. And it's just a gorgeous kind of nude, peachy color. Alright, so this is the finished look. I hope you guys enjoyed it. It's quite simple. You know, when I was talking about all the products, it definitely takes longer because I have to say everything out loud, but when I do it, it takes maybe 10 minutes. It's super quick. Not a lot of drama. As you can tell, my eyes are pretty basic. There's very, very little eyeliner. It's not heavy. It's perfect for daytime. It's not overly shimmery, just a little bit of the inner corner and on the brow bone, and yeah, nice, you know, soft lips. So you don't have to worry about this color rubbing off. You can always reapply it. The hardest thing about lipstick or lip gloss is that you constantly have to reapply it to make it look consistent, versus if this color comes off, you'll be fine. It's like almost the exact same as my natural lip color. As for the face, again, super easy. Some concealer and some powder foundation. Really nothing too crazy. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this, and I will talk to you another day. Bye!